Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Whack Wednesday. My name is Autumn. This is my husband, Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel, Watch Autumn Keto, every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. for hashtag Whack Wednesday. We also go live every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. on our other channel, the Weathers channel. Be sure to click somewhere around here to subscribe to the Weathers channel. We're so glad that you're here.
Everything you just said was 100% accurate.
Thank you. I love speaking accuracies. Shauna's here, says, got my keto bars warm-ups, Coco. Finishing up my Christmas cards and sitting here waiting for everyone. We're glad you're here, Shauna. I've yet to try the warm-ups. I've heard they're really good though. It's basically like, I think it's like cocoa, like hot chocolate mix, basically. Right? Like it's just like pre-mixed packets.
Like a little, like one of those bath balls. You just dump
no, not a ball, like a packet.
And you just dump it in.
Yeah, maybe mix it with cream, or water, or milk, or something. I don't know. It's something like that. It's like
sounds intriguing.
It's a drink. I know that.
I'm here for that.
D's here says the evening, good weathers and work fam. Just feeding the kitties, and then about to sit down to a later dinner with y'all. Oh, that's awesome. We're so glad you're here. Pam's here says, yeah, I'm third. Yeah, you are. Hookness here says, happy fantabulous weathers and awesome work fam hot taco plate. For the win this evening, getting ready to switch accounts because Brian can keep up with the comments better than I can. Well, hey,
there you go.
As long as you are here, that's all that matters.
There you go. And taco plate, aka taco bowl, aka taco
tray, all day. You know what I'm talking about?
That's
so yes,
world.
Jen said I got my Christmas card today. Yeah, Shauna, Mom got hers today too. She said she loved it. So
what's that?
Shauna's sending out handmade Christmas cards.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's so cute.
Yes, Jen said this feels like it's been the longest week. I'm ready for bed. Me too, but I'll be here with y'all for a little bit.
Yeah, you've healed properly throughout the day, though. So
Pam said, wish I could learn everyone's name. Used to be good at it. Age must be setting in. You know, one of the best ways to learn everyone's name is to meet them in person at Keto Palooza. So be on the lookout for that, Pam.
That does help.
Yes,
does help
absolutely.
A lot. Or else I would never know who Jen was.
Yeah, I wouldn't know who she is. So Pam said, I think it would be neat to do a secret pen pal for a year out of these groups. If you want to organize that, so go for it.
No,
she also said, Autumn, I hope your soreness is decreasing. It really is. Like it is decreasing. Oh my gosh. Like this feels a little like but like even the fact that I can do this is nuts. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I still feel it, but it's just like.
You want to inform those that missed earlier why you're doing what you're doing?
Over on the Weathers channel, if you didn't watch this morning's live, yesterday, I fell. I fell off of a bench trying to plug in a TV. I made a mistake. I just shouldn't have climbed up on that bench. No one
recorded it.
Yeah, that we know of.
So sad.
So I fell and I landed on the left side of my body, and so my shoulder, my whole rotator situation. It was really, really sore, and it was really in a lot of pain this morning. It's still fairly sore tonight, but definitely better because I just remember, like, I mean, I couldn't do this.
That's what you gotta do.
Like,
you gotta get in there.
Yeah. No Epsom salt bath, you guys. I just can't do baths, no matter what, soak or tub or not.
Well,
I don't like baths. So
I just think that these shower tubs aren't designed for those.
Yeah.
I think you need like a bigger. I
don't like baths. Cece's here says, good evening, Autumn, Richard, and the family. Ear hustling on the way home from work. We're glad that you're here. I've taken baths before. I just don't enjoy it.
In a Victorian tub?
I mean, no, but...
Yeah, I mean, those are designed to sit like the newer shower tubs.
The Warden's here says, happy Wednesday, work fam. Hi,
shower tubs are not
Shelly, glad you're here. Sarah's here says, good evening, everyone. Brianna's here says, good evening, friends. Hi, Brianna. Glad that you are here. Gigi's here says, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. How was your day? It was great.
It was amazing.
It was busy.
You healed properly.
I did some healing. I watched a lot of TV today. I did a lot of work earlier in the day so that when it was time for me to not, yes, I did. So that when it was time for me to not work, don't get me wrong, I could have done more hours worth of work.
No,
well, to be honest,
you were relaxing. It was your healed day anyway.
But to be honest, I did get some stuff done that I needed to. Like I made all of the Christmas lists for all the shopping that we needed to do. I wrote down some recipes that I needed. You know, like I did a lot of admin organizing.
Messing with you.
Yes. So I did do that.
You did more
but
than enough.
I did
You
watch.
Had a bum half your body.
I did. I have a bum shoulder, but I did watch the rest, like both princess switches. So I did watch 2 movies today. So
they were both amazing.
Yeah, they were both regular, but still, it is what it is. It's the princess switch after all. So I really would say though, Vanessa Hudgens did a great job of completely embodying 3 different characters. And even better, she did a great job of 3 characters impersonating the other characters. Like you could tell not only when a person was themselves, but when another one of them was pretending to be that person.
Everybody else did a great job of pretending that she was these characters and not being like, girl, sit your crazy butt down.
Oh my God, you're ridiculous. Shauna said, hi,
it takes a team.
Autumn and Richard. Hi, Shauna. Glad you're here. Brianna said, I'm exhausted. How's it only Wednesday? Jen kind of said the same thing. Javen West said, what's crack-a-lackin'? Oh, nothing much. Brian's here. Says, great evening, Autumn and Richard, and all you fine WAC fam members. Hope everyone had a better day than Autumn's shoulder. Thank you for that.
I have to agree with that.
I do hope it's better, though. It is. He's here, says, what's up? In my Martin voice, all you weatherly work jobs. I love that. That is a great. Do you know what's crack-a-lackin' with Richard today? Do you know what he did? Made chili. Made his famous chili.
That worked and stuff like that.
He did all that. And made chili. You know what I'm talking about?
Why are you so extra?
I'm just saying, why is your chili so extra? How about that? Questions that need answers. Renee's here, says, good evening, Weathers family. Happy Wednesday, all. Oh, today was a fasting day, so I made, you guys, my chicken Caesar salad is so good. Like, it is just, as I'm eating the chicken Caesar salad out of the taco tray bowl, because that's how much lettuce there is, I'm just like, oh, it's so, this is me with my hands, like, oh, it's so good.
You're very weird with
and you guys,
Caesar salad.
You'd be so surprised, not surprised, but like, I make my chicken in the air fryer too. I've become obsessed with the air fryer. Yes. Like now I use it every day.
It's your best friend.
It is. I mean, because it's
used
like
to be mine.
Yeah, and so I mean, because it's like it's just literally set it and forget it, And I just absolutely love that you can set it and it's the same thing every time.
That's what the WAC fam has been telling me for multiple years.
Said it's cocoa mix in a bag. Exactly. That's what I remember.
Multiple years they've been saying.
Jen said, I got my order of the Keto Crisp Blackberry bars today. They are buried deep in the freezer. Are you going to have one? Did you have one? Have you ever had one before? I want to know how you like them. I mean, but like only when they fit in your plan. Like don't try them when you're not going to. Carolyn said, hey, heard you on Clubhouse this morning. Hope you feel better. Thanks so much, Carolyn. I really appreciate that. Carolyn. I am feeling better. Yes. So
Miss, I'm on top of stuff.
Shauna said, I mix my warm-ups with 90% hot water and a splash of heavy whipping cream. I love that, like the creaminess and the viscosity.
Yeah, that's the best combo right there.
Brianna said you can make warm keto chow. That's true.
Ooh, Brianna with the game changer.
Felicia said, hello, all funny. I just finished watching this morning's live. Literally double the fun with the Weathers and the WAC fam. We're so glad that you're here, Felicia. So.
Well, thank you for watching.
Shauna said, Autumn, by the way, I need your address. I was like, my mom was like, I got a card from Shauna today. And I was like, must be nice. And that's fine. You can send it to my mother's address, like that same address. Send it to, and I will get it. Beth is here, says, good evening, everyone. Yes. I will take that. So trying to say, ouch. Yeah, falling hurts. It does hurt. So
I was trying to tell you, the older we get.
Yeah, Brianna said I tripped over a backpack in front of 40 teenagers last week. My knees are still bruised. It was a bunch of nerdy kids, so they were all really sweet and concerned. That's good because teenagers are the worst.
I would have laughed.
Mary T said, good evening.
I would have helped you and then laughed.
Ear hustling while I cook up some rib steaks. I hope your shoulder's better. It is, Mary T. It really is. Ooh, she said burrito bowl for me. What is there a difference between a taco bowl and a burrito bowl? I'm gonna say I don't think so. Ooh, Brianna says I have a jacuzzi tub. It's the best. See, I don't know.
Well, those are the ones with the little.
See, he says, yeah, baths are no bueno. Why would I want to sit in my own dirty water? That's how. I mean, now we don't agree on a lot. You know what I'm saying? But see, I think like a jacuzzi tub, something that keeps the water moving would be one thing. But like the thing I don't like about baths is that it's a step down process. The water is as hot as it's ever going to be. And then as soon as you get in it, it just starts to get cooler. Yes. You know, like I like the
bath is also,
if I was boiling.
If you are dirty AF, take your dirty ass butt in the shower. Bath is more for soaking.
So you actually rinse your body.
Rinse your funky butt off in the shower, Heath. Then you soak in the tub.
Clean body
you soak in the tub. And that way it nourishes you. I mean, there are athletes everywhere have a hot tub and a cold, so it does have medical here, benefits.
Good evening, everyone.
So it is a thing. I'm just saying, I think it's.
Matraya said, Autumn, you were one person I thought of when I did my video today. What's your video about? Thank you.
The shower tubs we see now are not designed to be sat in.
Yes.
You need like an old.
You need an actual
tub. Something or something designed with sports and athletes involved.
He said we've already started making horrible homemade Christmas gifts. That's so funny.
Yeah, my homemade Christmas gift is my present.
A nice hot shower hitting that shoulder would help. I don't like sitting in baths either, but I can drain that. That hot water shower. Yeah, I'll just stand there and just let it hit that. So yes, that would make sense.
Yeah. No, I mean you have to make it right. Bath is a mood. See, shower is a bing bong. You in and out. Bath, you need to maybe a candle, maybe some you need to set a whole mood and just enjoy yourself. I see the benefit.
See, that's what I'm saying. Brianna said, Richard, if you didn't go to sleep till 5 a.m., are you running on 3 to 4 hours? How are you still awake? It's like 3 hours. Yes, no, it's gonna catch up with him. But yes, he did not go to sleep till 4:30 this morning, and he was up by 8:30 with the dogs.
The way my anxiety is set up is when I feel the need for speed.
Oh my God. Sarah said, I baked 2 loaves of egg white powder bread and wrapped presents to ship to our youngest in Wisconsin since he won't be home for Christmas. First time without him. Oh, that's going to be tough.
No.
But that's okay. I told Richard said that since it just got released this week, this is like a special occasion week. So I was like, okay, I won't bother you about your sleep this week, but after this week, you're going to be back in bed at a decent time. I slept at night and I went to class during the day.
No. Come on now. You live once. It's cold.
Yes. Jen said I had one and loved it. That's why I ordered a 12-pack. I know, right? They're so good. Holly's here. Says, good evening, Whack family. Hi, Holly. I'm so glad you're here. Kathy P. and AZ said, happy Whacking Wednesday, people. Autumn, how's your TV slinging arm? I know, right? It's horrible.
Now, that's the question. Not my sleeping. The question is you're climbing up on rando things.
And that's what it is. So, Matraya said, I'm at the age now where falling is terrifying. My hip. I know, you guys, it was a horrible choice.
You telling me? I'm at the age now where falling is horrible. I don't climb.
He said bathroom for kids and dogs. Matraya said, I'm not a fan of baths. I know, right? Rhonda's here. Says, good evening, Whack fam.
Just know what? The bigger question is, did you have, growing up, did you have a shower bath or did you have a Victorian bath? That's my bigger question.
Victorian.
Which one did you have growing up? Did
Mom
you have
said, Autumn, yo, mama's here. Hello,
Did you have a porcelain bath growing up, or did you have a shower, like one of those square showers?
Yes.
I'm curious.
What did you have?
The Victorian one.
Oh.
Yeah. No, we had those big Victorian tubs, so we had super duper amazing.
No.
Of course, when you're young.
Yes.
I mean, again,
Brianna says, yes, you don't take baths when you're super dirty. It's for relaxing.
Yeah, when you're young and you're pole, you share the water, you put a little bit in, everybody get in, you sprinkle yourself, throw a cup on you, and you call it a day. When you're young and you ain't got no money to just pay for the water. But as you grow in age, then you can enjoy life more.
By sitting in tubs of water. Dee said it's a chicken cordon bleu casserole for dinner for me tonight. I love that. Anything I can toss together and chuck in the oven is what I'm about lately.
Well, we do it to our feet.
That's how I feel about the air fryer.
Everything. You see, soak your water. You're so hot for it in your feet. Water is a wonderful tool to help your body nourish and heal.
He said, "Excuse me, I did not say horrible. Did I just add the word horrible in there? Homemade Christmas gifts." I think I just put the word for it.
I mean, knowing you.
I guess I need to mark your name.
Knowing you.
Yeah, you know how it is when I be reading stuff. David Weston, I love the jacuzzi whirlpool on the cruise last week. We spent a good portion of the cruise there. Oh, that sounds amazing.
That's a whole nother tub. And we can definitely talk about that tub as well.
Yes.
But that's the outside.
The Warden says, I adore my jacuzzi bath. So relaxing, but rinse first and then fill with boiling water. Then drop a bath bomb.
Warden, tell your husband about this situation because apparently you get this stuff dirty.
He said I have to work on Christmas, but at least be making double time. Yeah, I mean, my mom, I think this would be the first Christmas like in a decade my mom's had off. But like we've been old. Yeah, like we don't do Christmas until 3 p.m. anyway. So she used to always work on Christmas and be off all the time.
I mean, as far as that concerns me, I'm almost just like it's about your situation. Like if everybody's always out, if you don't even like I said, if you don't meet until 4 or 5 in the afternoon anyway.
Yeah, make that money. Make that money.
I mean, that's those are the easiest
good evening,
days to
fair
work,
weathers and watchers. I take a hybrid bath shower. Ooh, rinse, soak, and rinse again. Look at that. Interesting. So
again, big question. Do you have an act like the Victorian tub or do you have the shower tub on mobile?
Shada said the age where when you fall, you lay there and think, is there something I could do while I'm here? Exactly. I mean,
debating on what you done messed up.
No.
Like, let's see. Everything's worked right. No. My arm's good. This arm's good. My legs.
Beth said we have a hot tub outside. LeVar and the girls love it so much this time of the year. Me, not so much. Getting out of 103-degree water in the cold.
See, there you go.
In a cold bathing suit. Yeah.
That's me, man.
I don't like it.
I can do it in the street. I can't do that run because what if you slip and fall?
See, don't talk about falls. I can't do it anymore. So
because I'm not gonna make that distance from the door.
Yes.
From the tub to the door.
Yeah. Matreya's like, a what? We had a regular standard shower and tub. I mean, there's like big tubs made specifically for soaking.
No, well, there's porcelain. Porcelain. The old porcelain tubs back in the old. Well, we had a big house. We had a big old house.
They have a big house.
So we had 2 big Victorian porcelain tubs, one downstairs and one upstairs, and we just always took a bath.
I think the things had to be lowered in there with a crane, like before the roof was put on.
I mean, they haven't.
Yeah.
They haven't. No, it's some old.
Look up
Google. You can Google porcelain tubs, everybody.
And Google porcelain.
The new tubs nowadays with the showers, they are not designed to be sat in. They are not
designed to think of a warm bath as a personal sous vide. Yes. That makes me laugh.
That's what I say about your hand. You need a sous vide hand.
No.
Take that cold hand.
Oh, he said, sadly, we just sold our hot tub. The heat's not good for my MS.
No,
interesting.
I know, that's sad. No, I'm sorry. I know, I love a good warm tub.
I don't require it, but I guess.
Warm shower, isn't it? I mean, they both are very enjoyable.
I like it.
I'm not upset with that.
Angie's here, says late to the party. Dang, good evening. But you're here. That's all that matters.
I know. Good evening, Angie.
Yes, good evening.
I'm not upset with either.
I love all of these emojis, like the money, and then the more money, and then more money, and then a Christmas tree.
Owl's face at the first one.
An owl. That's not an owl's face.
Oh, isn't it?
It looks like an owl.
It
does look like an owl's face. You're so funny. You are. Chris said, hey there, finally got home from work. You're right. Had to hit Sam's Club and get some low carb tortillas for the children who are revolting.
You know what? I was like, how did Sam get his own club?
I know. Wait a minute.
Sam got his own little spot. You went and get some. That's so cute.
Gotta take him to
school.
If he has his own club, I don't think he needs to go to school.
He has his own club at the school.
And so we're going to Sam's Club sometime before Christmas. Like we go there once a year. Sam's Club, in my opinion, has the better spices. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I think they just have more. They have smaller choices too. Like you can buy smaller quantities of things at Sam's Club.
Well, I also feel like they have larger quantities of things. Like they have the large things of pepper. Like Costco does not have the large things of whole peppercorns, right?
Go back and rewrite.
They also have the large standalone salts because like at Costco we have to buy the grinders that we don't use anymore because we have our own salt grinder.
Right.
But the only way they sell that is with the rocks.
We've been fooled.
Yes.
We've been fooled.
Fooled. Shauna said no baths. If I do bathe, I have to shower before and then shower after. Too much work and water. I feel that. So.
Well, you got to shower afterwards though.
Somebody else said that they shower afterwards.
I mean, I understand before, but the afterwards, like you already squeeze. I guess you want to wash the sogginess off.
Maybe like just watch the stagnation, like the water's just sitting there.
Well, that's true too. But also, you gotta. I mean, you don't want to fall asleep.
Rhonda says I have a garden tub. Normally shower, but love to periodically have a soak. So soothing.
See, garden tub. I think that might be what I'm thinking about.
A garden tub. It's like a trough almost, right?
I don't know the name of stuff.
Meat-based musings. I love that name. Said we had porcelain tub shower combo growing up, not Victorian style though. I think I'm gonna have to Google it.
Well, it's just like one of those really deep ones.
Blue Dog said I don't have a nice tub like that, but I love a garden tub. Yeah, so nice and deep.
No, it was just came with the house. We didn't make a choice at all. Yes, like whatever came with the house.
He said, but on the plus side, with the hot tub gone, I now have room for a few more bigger smokers. You're hilarious.
Well, that's logical. That's not. Hey, what you do then is trade and get you one of those restaurants.
Says my Costco has large containers of peppercorn. Oh, good for you. Yeah.
I mean, we have. I guess how large is large?
It's as large as the other spices. They don't have those. Just stand alone.
They have like just the empty containers of the refill.
No, they don't.
At Costco.
Not of the whole peppercorns. They have the smaller ones, but they don't have like the ones that are the same size as the paprika.
Restaurant quality.
Yeah, or just like the size. So
interesting.
Interesting.
I didn't even know that. Looks like you teach me.
Well, I mean, because that's why we have to go to Sam's because I can't do it. So, he said, the large jar of whole peppercorns was bought at Costco. No, I'm gonna go look. They don't have it.
I mean, again, it goes back to what is the definition of large? Because I think they're pretty big, it's like that. I think that she may be thinking something like gallon size. It's like, here, let me dump some pepper into your bowl. No. Either way, I am thoroughly satisfied with said Costco. And here's my wife.
Okay. All right, I got it. So maybe just the size is a little different. Like the shape is different, but this one is 14 ounces, but this one is 16 ounces. So it's not that much larger, but I love I like the taller, thinner shape better though.
That's what I said though. It's like this is about definition of what we find large.
This is large. Okay. And they definitely don't sell the salt like this. They sell the fine sea salt already, but they don't sell the salt that can go in the grinder.
There you go. This. Well, obviously we have all been proven wrong. And it does appear that when my wife tries to make a point, her shoulder's okay. Okay.
But this is not the shoulder. This is my other shoulder.
Where's the lie? Do you see how all of a sudden when she gets motivated, when she believes in a cause, then all of a sudden her body's pain and aches wash away? I found it out. You asked the question, ladies and gentlemen. We decide together.
Oh my gosh. Here you are, just filling the air with noise.
I don't know.
Let's see. The Warden said, I've always wanted a porcelain clawfoot tub, but my configuration is too small.
Yes.
I.e., he needs to buy me.
Yeah, we were fortunate enough to have like a super big money pit style house where it was like, anytime you paid money to fix one part of it, another part break down. You paid to fix another part. Like, we had a huge, massive house, but it was never like show offable.
Yeah.
But it was enough for 4 wonderful kids to grow up.
Yes, it is. It's a nice house. It's huge.
Yes. Yes. My mother would never show it off. Like, don't you come to our house.
I know that's how our house was too. Like, just like our house wasn't the neighborhood hangout house. You know, like people didn't come in our house. We went in the neighbor's house.
Exactly, and we didn't do that either. No, my parents didn't. You ain't going to nobody's house. She don't know them people.
Yeah, Jervin once said they have the large container of peppercorns. I mean, maybe it's slightly smaller, but it is larger than I thought. So. He says there are 3 Costco's about 30 minutes from us, but only one of them sells the big blocks of mozzarella. How dare they?
That's unique.
No, they do not sell the salt too. They don't. Not without a grinder attached to it. Like at my Costco.
You're being there. You got to be very specific when you have
at
these
our Costco. They only sell the twin pack of a salt grinder with another salt next to it. They don't just sell. Now they do have the large containers of salt, but it's already like fine sea salt. And I want the sea salt that I can grate.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go. So it's like you just have a preference, and the preference you prefer isn't big enough at Costco.
Jen says, what's on everyone's Christmas list this year? I don't want a ding dang thing.
Just to be happy and with my beautiful wife.
Oh my goodness.
And our wonderful WAC community.
And headphones.
To get through another year.
And ribeye. And house shoes.
Oh my God. The spite and
that's
the anger.
Literally
is this the arm coming back out? Is the arm? Get out of there. Get out of there, evil. Get out of my wife.
95 Christmas cards completed in envelopes and stamps. That's amazing.
Mom made my wife evil. I figure this out for together.
Yeah, that's crazy. Pluto said attitude is the best painkiller. Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Basically.
So yes.
I think Pluto owns something.
He said it's okay they don't sell the salt because that's what Redmond's for. I know, right? Y'all know how I feel about,
thank you.
Buying things on the internet. So
each one teach one.
No.
Because sometimes your knowledge.
Chris said there's only a twin pack. Does that mean it's a pack of salt that is exclusive to twins and nobody else can purchase it? I mean, I don't want that twin pack. If you ask me, I just want the bigger standalone. So even I can't purchase that.
Chris,
even
you
if it
already
is for
know
just twins.
the way my wife's anxiety is set up.
2
ounces.
Maitreya says ours has had a big salt. Still can't hold a candle to the Costco that Thomas DeLauer goes to. Where does he live? I would love to see that. So
was it something on a beach, perhaps?
No, but it's just large. Brian says, I think the only thing I want for Christmas is to know when Keto Palooza will occur.
Thank you, Brian.
Look, it is confirmed. It is confirmed that it is September 30th through October 2nd. 100% confirmed. That is when it is. I'll be sending emails like probably after Christmas in the new year. Like tickets will go on sale fairly soon. In the next month or so. So yeah, but go ahead and block that time off.
I love it.
Definitely. Friday, October the 30th. No, September the 30th to Sunday, October the 2nd.
There it is.
But some of y'all will want to get here on Thursday too. Kathy says Thomas DeLauer lives in California.
Make it a weekend.
Yeah, make it a whole week for all we know. I mean, Louisville has tons of stuff to do.
Keep talking about it.
Brianna says, I don't care what I get. I just like opening presents, wrap everything individually. Here's one shoe. Here's another shoe. So
I mean, do you like opening presents, or do you like when other people open the presents?
Yes.
So you like watching everybody
D said
else.
you can find Redmond's in stores. Can you even the Meyer? I'll have to look. I don't know if I've ever. I don't know if I've ever if I've ever looked. The Warden says all I want for Christmas is Heath to get to 1,000 subs. That would be amazing. You just got to keep posting. You got to keep sharing. You got to keep making content. All the things I don't do, but it's okay.
Yes, because you got so much food for your salt.
I don't know what that means. Mary T said October 1st is hubby's birthday, so I guess I'll bring him to the KY. Look, if you were planning on driving across the continental United States, hopefully your husband's coming with you. Sarah said, wait, say that again for Keto Palooza. September the 30th through October the 2nd. September the 30th through October the 2nd. It's a Friday through a Sunday.
Get out.
Oh my gosh.
Get out.
Draven West said California and Arizona are in the same Costco region, so we get things that you don't get in Kentucky. Well, thanks for rubbing it in.
See, there you go. Well, it's also just about
shipping. West Coast, so.
Shipping, it's just easier.
Shauna said my favorite is giving presents and seeing the delight on people's faces. I love to make things. I used to genuinely enjoy giving gifts, and I don't anymore. I really don't.
Yeah, I think you've just what's that cartoon?
I don't know. I've hit my gift wall.
Like a
now, all I
guy
see
who lived on a mountaintop. Yes, that's kind of like the way you approach the holidays, man. You
got something you want to say to me, Richard?
I love you.
Yeah, that sounds better.
My heart and soul.
Yeah, so no, gifts to me now are just social contracts.
You're just gonna be stealing people's Christmas trees.
Yeah, I'm just how about instead of me buying you something and you buying me something, how about we just keep our own money and just do whatever we want? The notion of exchanging gifts, I just really don't like it. So
I hear my wife.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Kathy P, for getting it right.
There it is. Yay!
Rhonda said my heart hurts every time you mention Keto Palooza. I'm sorry, Rhonda. I'm sorry. It just that's the way it shook out. She can't come because it's at the end of the month. You just have to. Just fake being sick.
You gotta make it.
Oh my God! The Warren said the low carb cruise is coming up on 5/15. Yes, I know all about that too. I was just talking about that cruise today too. Matreya said, so it's still by the waterfront. Yes, it's even closer to the waterfront than it was this past year. So yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, the hotel is bigger and better, and I absolutely love it. So
it's all upgrades across the board.
Trevin West said, "Here's my massive salt, and I'm rubbing it in your wound." Yes, that's the, take your big tub of salt and just rub it in the wound. So, Shauna said, "Pretty sure I spend more on shipping than on the cost of materials, thanks to my craft collection." I know, right? That shipping is a B. Chris said, "Buy each other dinner for Christmas." I would just rather buy my own dinner, and I'd rather invite
Chris. Like, have you not met my wife?
I don't.
She is
stingy to a fault. Said, "Do you have a Sprouts or Fresh Time near you?" I've found Redmond's and Fresh Time. I live in Indiana. We don't have Sprouts, so we don't have Sprouts here in Kentucky either. We don't have.
We have a Fresh Market.
We have Fresh Market. Yeah. Joe Ray said, "Good evening. Was there where was my notification? YouTube, where was your notification? YouTube? Oh my God, you need to set a separate alarm."
They did not just so that you mess with Joe Ray.
Jen said, "I understand completely, Autumn. I stress too much over giving gifts because I want the person to love it. I hate just buying something to say I gave them something." Yeah, but see, that's the thing.
That's not her.
I don't care if the person loves it. I don't care. Like, because I'm not buying you a gift.
I think your family just rotted you to the core.
I used to love giving gifts. I used to love the feeling of giving someone something they really want. Now I just kind of want to be left alone, and I want to leave you alone.
I blame your family.
The warden says we started releasing cruise videos every Wednesday. Today is all about dining and drinking. I need to go back and watch those for reference because I love that. Brianna said, "I love finding things that I know someone will love." I literally see it in the store and be like, "Oh, you know what? Richard would love that." Oh, and then I just move on. Like, that is just that's what. No.
You're so silly.
D said that scream is Richard slowly running out of steam and trying to keep himself awake. He's gonna start smacking his face here.
Oh no, I'm fine. I got some gaming to do once it's over with.
Belinda said, "I'm the same way, Autumn. Christmas is for children. Give me the gift of zero obligations." Booyah! Yeah. I think that's the best way to do it.
Well, I think that is also true, though. Once you have children or around a lot of children, you get that re-energy of Christmas, which you don't have.
I don't.
Because you're not around any
kids. Christmas spirit.
Yeah, so you don't see any of the joy that the young people have.
You're right.
So that's what I get right now through all my nieces and nephews. I see that joy that I had at that age.
Yes.
So it gives you that re-energy.
I remember it, and I think, skates. I remember when I got skates. No,
our memory does nothing, and that's crap. I'm talking about watching somebody else. Your memory, throw it in the garbage can. You have to see somebody else go.
Sheriff West said we don't do gifts either. I buy what I want. Patty buys what she wants. Yes. No fuss, no muss, no return gifts. Yes. Exactly.
No, I actually do enjoy opening a gift or two, even if I know what it is.
Shauna said, "I shall not kick any bed frames and get to see the waterfront next year." Yes, you have to.
Yeah.
Beth said, "I love to give gifts. Giving gifts that people would love but wouldn't buy for themselves or make very personal gifts."
Yes.
I used to love it. I really did, but I really don't.
I firmly believe it's a big family. Like if it's just you and one other person, then you probably don't give nothing. But if you have like kids, nieces and nephews and uncles and aunts, if you have the bigger, you're probably more prone to give.
Well, but we've just been playing the gift card game for like the past 5 years, and I've really been enjoying that. I don't need things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, exactly. So that's your alternative. Yeah. So you just give money and gift cards.
Yeah. I like that.
Sounds good to me too.
Yeah.
Well, I think as the older we get, I'm fine with that.
My friends and I used to go to brunch and then to the spa instead of getting each other presents. That sounds amazing. I miss my friends. Our best friend, WJ, she was in Italy like last week, and we're just seeing her all over the internet. And me and C-Lark were just like, "Girl, you are always in a different continent. Like, what are you doing?" I know, we're so jealous. But she was like, "OMG, girls, we've got to go to Italy." And I'm like, "Book me the next flight." You know what I'm talking about? But now I'm married, and now I have to bring him wherever I go. So I'm like, we can't just take a girls' trip to Italy. Like, I want to.
Now y'all listen to this. I can't stay up another hour a night, but you can gallivant across the pond.
Oh my God!
I can't even see you that far.
Jen said, all I want for Christmas is a ticket to the low carb cruise. I mean, they're still on sale. It's so many days. I really don't know how I'm going to do 7 whole days and nights.
The way your anxiety is set up,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure you'll be crying in the room a few nights.
Who was I talking to about that? But they're like, but you don't like people. And I'm like, you're right.
She in the room in the corner in the huddle.
Joey said, there's a lot of kids in my family. It's fun getting them gifts. Everyone else, not so much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have the youth bring it back in.
Says I'm the person that buys presents for all 95 people in the neighborhood. My husband loves it. Absolutely not. So.
No, I mean, but it's just
I'm not a Christmas grouch.
I can see both sides.
The Grinch that stole autumn. You guys are pretty funny.
I can see both sides. Like I said, as you get older, if you're more yourself, other people you just don't know.
Angie says I have a 13 and a 10-year-old, and it's still fun watching them open presents. I mean, so that's nice.
And that's me. Like I get the joy out of.
Yeah, Driven said I take that back. I get her Amazon gift card so she can buy Kindle books and whatnot. Well, that's nice.
Look at JD.
I like gift cards, but I'll just buy myself gift cards to the stores that I want. You buy yourself the gift cards to the store that you want.
No, but now that we're married, you actually got to do stuff for each other.
Oh,
so you
I know.
Get rid of all that old.
I know. Am I not buying you steaks?
Well, you're not saying stuff that gets past tense. You sound like you said it like it was happening tomorrow.
No,
I gotta get you
stuff.
You used to have to get.
I'm excluding you. I know exactly the things that you want, and you're gonna get them, even though he has the money to buy them himself. I'm gonna get them for Christmas. So just because my husband likes to receive gifts, so I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Mary T said, I love Christmas when kids were little and bringing their Christmas wishes come true. Now they have way more money than me and can afford their own wishes. I know, right?
Yes. No, your kids. No, you mean that kids will always be saying your kids are grown now.
Yes.
They're fine.
Brian said, Karen and I don't exchange gifts, but if we want to go to, say, Keto Palooza, low carb cruise for a weekend biking trip, we do it. See? Yeah, like I would much more, instead of things, but I don't really like things in general anymore besides candles, or like workout equipment. But I want like experiences. Like let's go on a trip. Let's get a hotel somewhere. Let's fly somewhere. Exactly. My husband likes things.
I am cheap and easy AF. Okay.
No. Yes.
I am easy to purchase.
His love language is gifts. So. Jory said I'll leave my husband at home. I know, but Richard already said I can't do that. So. Like,
I mean, you can, but we have to negotiate.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be an argument. Exactly. So.
Ain't no arguing. It's going to be like, okay, so when I get away with extra couple hours to play PG, okay.
Yes. Maitreya said, we go separate stuff all the time. It makes our hearts grow fonder. I mean, but just also, not leaving the country.
As you get older, then you.
Gosh, Jerry Van West said 7 days on a low carb cruise isn't enough. I want a 14-day cruise. No.
I mean, but JV
what he said, and in my opinion, a 7-day cruise is not long enough. What? I don't understand.
Heath and JV, the way my wife's anxiety is set up.
I don't understand.
She does not.
Kathy B said, "Is Richard getting a meat slicer this year from Santa?" If somebody else's name Santa, because Lord knows it ain't me. Because I don't know. No.
Okay.
I don't know what Santa's doing. So.
Maybe not.
No. Because I will not. A meat slicer? Absolutely not.
I mean, we'll both.
She said a deep freezer full of steaks for Richard. No, just one package of steaks.
Yes.
Like the high quality steaks.
You were half right, meat baby. Yes. Steaks is on the list.
Yes.
I'm getting these.
Oh my gosh. He said the world cruise was 111 days. You were away from your house for 3 months.
Lord, I think that was training, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it? You come back a different person.
But that's what I'm just like. Is your home like where? What?
Man, you come back, might change your name and everything.
Mom said Christmas would be more fun if there were some wee ones in the family. I don't know. Go find you some kids, some street children.
I mean, the orphanages everywhere. So this Christmas movie we just watched.
Jason West said, so the trick for Keto Palooza is to fly into Cincinnati. The flight to Louisville was $1,000 last year. Isn't Cincy close by? So you can do both. You can either go to Cincinnati, the CVG, which is actually in northern Kentucky, or you can go to Indianapolis, which is, they're each about 100 to 110 miles away. And apparently, and they are much larger airports. And so the prices are much cheaper. So it's a lot cheaper to fly into one of those cities and drive into Louisville.
Is it?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why we flew, when we went to Paris, we flew out of Indianapolis. They had a direct flight. Indianapolis to Paris. It was amazing.
Wow,
so normally, I mean, Louisville, we have hubs that go to Atlanta and that go to New York that'll then take you everywhere. But we don't really have a lot of direct things. So Indianapolis or CBG.
And if you don't mind, like an hour drive. Super easy.
Oh yeah, it's super easy. Ask Chris and Miriam. They did that last year. So
Chris drives across the country.
Yeah, I mean in that big rig.
He's not the one.
Yeah. Oh my God. He said, I really want to retire to a cruise ship. I hear stories about all these folks that do it and it sounds wonderful. How much does that cost? Do they have like a different rate for like if you live on a ship versus
like, people who do that in the hotels and stuff too?
That's crazy.
People do that in the hotel. I mean, they negotiate anything, okay? Everything's negotiable.
Brian said, so goals versus commitment. Is that your Christmas plan? You know, funny. That's the title of today's live and we haven't talked about it at all. So we were talking about that on Clubhouse today, like the difference between the goals versus commitment. And bottom line, I think it boils down to, you know, when most people set goals, they are result-oriented goals. Like my goal is to lose 10 pounds. My goal is to get married. My goal is to do these things. But, you know, commitment takes action. You have to be committed to actions, right? So I'm committed to going to the gym 5 times a week. I'm committed to eating and my meal plan, right? Those things will help you achieve goals. But at the end of the day, goals are results and you can't control the results. You can only control the actions that you take to get to said results, right? Like I said, my goal is not to lose weight. My goal is to eat consistently well in a way that should result in weight loss, right? But that's not my goal because I can't control that. And so I've really, and I talked about this on Clubhouse, I've gotten to the point where goal and commitment is interchangeable to me because I only set action-oriented goals. But at the same time, I feel like goals are like stretched, like things that there is a chance you could not achieve. And like when you're committed to taking actions, there is no choice. Like my goal is to go to the gym 3 days a week. Why is that a goal? Why don't you just go to the gym 3 days a week? And then that doesn't have to be a goal. That is just something you do. It's an action you take.
Goals are like the thing on the horizon.
Yes.
Where the commitment is the journey to get to the horizon.
Ooh, look at you with the visuals. What?
I mean,
3 hours of sleep, Richard.
I'm
out.
I'm out.
So basically, we talked about that on Clubhouse today, and I was just like, I honestly don't have anything to talk about today. So let me just goals versus commitment. So that's what. So basically, I just want to encourage everyone, like, you know, think about your goals, but think about like the actions that you're committed to taking every day.
And know that the differences in the two.
Yes.
Know that there's differences. In the weeds.
In the weeds. Yeah. Beth said for Christmas, I asked to go on a trip. So we are going to Mexico in February. I got LeVar asked why I bought him stuff. I told him, I said, my gift was to go somewhere. I didn't say your gift had to be the same.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you buy me stuff? I know. See, we play the gift card game. And every year I say, look, I'm not buying gifts. Like the gifts are the gift cards. That is the game. But they still be buying me gifts. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll take this blanket that I didn't ask for.
Oh, no.
But don't get mad when I didn't buy you anything. So.
Oh, these return gifts.
Yes, he said we did 50 days because the warden got sick. That's what led us to keto. Yeah, that
50 days where?
On a cruise, on the 111-day cruise. That was only halfway in when that happened. That's nuts. You guys, their whole story about how they found keto is absolutely nuts.
When they had to get airlifted or something?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
Flesh-eating bacteria.
Wow.
So
fun times when you're 50 plus days on the cruise.
Kathy said there are older folks that find constant cruising cheaper than a residential facility. Get out of town.
And there are younger folks that like it.
Mary T said, doesn't it require commitment to obtain goals? I love that. I love that way of thinking. Yes. Requiring commitment to obtain goals.
Yes.
Sonia's here. So just got home from church. Hello, WAC fam. Hi, Sonia. Glad that you're here. I'm starting to jitter, so my husband's calling me down. He's checking the screen. So.
You and your fidgetiness.
Yes,
the way my wife's anxiety is set up.
The way my anxiety is set up is that it's time for me to go to bed. So tomorrow is grocery shopping day. So I'm excited about that.
And exercise day.
And gym day. So I'll get to go to the gym, and then Friday I'm going to attempt weightlifting again. So what? I am. Ooh, who's lifting their elbow like that? I am. What? I hate you. Everybody have a great night. And we'll see you over on the Weather Channel, 9:30 a.m. on Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, y'all.